Hello students, I am Rahil Purani from Government Polytechnic Khangaon. Our today's topic is ICMP, Internet Control Message Protocol. These are the outline of our topics we have to study today. Type of messages of ICMP, the format of ICMP message, how error reporting mechanism is done in ICMP, what is query messages, checksum and ICMP package. To go with the introduction slide, IP provides IP stands for Internet Protocol. It provides unreliable and connectionless datagram delivery. Due to this drawback of IP, ICMP message is being encapsulated in the IP datagram. To be clear that there is no error control mechanism in IP. Due to this lack of error control mechanism, the router discards a datagram and we cannot find a router to the destination. Actually, what is the problem? We can convey through the ICMP messages. So what happens if the router discards a datagram? Because router discards a datagram due to destination is unreachable. The TTL, the time to leave field, has set to a zero value. There may be some reasons. So how we should come to know? That is not possible in Internet Protocol. Lack of assistance mechanism, whether the nodes, whether the router in the network are alive. So this type of information can also be conveyed. How to obtain information from another host or router? All these problems are dealt with ICMP. To be clear that ICMP is a network layer protocol. However, the messages are not directly passed to the data link layer. As I have said earlier, the ICMP messages are encapsulated along with IP packet. Here you can see the ICMP message are encapsulated along with IP packet, and all this happen on the network layer. This is the encapsulation of ICMP message along with IP header, and whenever it is forwarded to next layer, that is data link layer, because ICMP message along with IP header, this encapsulation is done on the network layer, and whenever it is forwarded to the data link layer, the frame header and the trailer is added. Types of messages. ICMP are being categorized into two types of messages. The number one, error reporting. Number two, query messages. Error reporting only reports the problem to the router, but query message gives some additional information. This is the diagram. This table is the ICMP message table. Error reporting messages, the types and the name given to the type. Type 3 determines destination unreachable, source quench, time exceed, and type 12 gives parameter problem, type 5 gives redirection. Further, in the further slides, we will see all these error reporting messages in detail. The type 4 query messages are given 8 or 0 for echo request to reply, and go with the following table. ICMP message format. Here the general format of ICMP messages: type, code, checksum, rest of the header and data section. As we saw in previous table, the type of message, the code of message, the checksum, rest of the header, data section. To see these format of ICMP messages in detail, you have to go through next slides. These are the format of ICMP messages. What does 8 byte header contains, and type 1 defines the type of message, code 1 specifies the reason. All this format of ICMP message you have to study clearly. Now we will go to error reporting. To be clear that ICMP will only report the error, it will not correct the error. It will only report the error to the original source. Error correction, the work of error correction is left for higher level protocol, as the slide says. And I have said already, error messages are sent to the original source, that is the sender. You can go with the nodes also. Error reporting messages. Error reporting messages are categorized as follows. Number one, destination unreachable, source quench, time exceed parameter problems, and redirection. So this is our first type of error reporting messages, that is destination unreachable. Destination unreachable. What is the work of the router here? The work of the router here is, if the router cannot route a datagram or cannot deliver a datagram, the router will discard the datagram and it will inform the sender with a destination unreachable message. Here it is written, the router will send a destination unreachable message to the source host. The next slide will give the format of destination unreachable. As we know, it is the type 3 format. Code 0 to 15 will be given, and here the checksum. These are the code field for destination unreachable. As in the previous slide, we have written here code 0 to 15. What does the code mean? Code 0 means that the network is unreachable. The reason may be due to hardware failure and it can only be generated by the router. Code 1 represents the host is unreachable. Code 2 protocol is unreachable. Code 3 port is unreachable. Code 4 fragmentation is required. Code 5 source routing cannot be accomplished. All these 0 to 15 codes represent some form of message. Code 6 the destination network is unknown. Code 7 the host is unknown. Code 8 the source host is isolated. Code 9 communication with the destination network is administratively prohibited. Code 10 will give communication with destination is host is administratively prohibited. The code 11 will give network is unreachable. Code 12 will give the host is unreachable. Going with the code 13, the host is unreachable. 14 will say host is unreachable because precedence is violated, and code 15 will say host is unreachable because its precedence was cut off. These are the 15 codes. Total 16 codes, sorry. The destination unreachable messages only with 2 or 3 can be created by the destination host, and other than 2 or 3 are created by the routers. Error reporting. What is error reporting? Even if the router does not report a destination unreachable message, does not that mean that the datagram has been delivered? No. In an Ethernet network, there is no way the router knows a packet has been delivered to the destination. Ethernet doesn't provide such type of mechanism. That's why error reporting is must. A router cannot detect at all the problems to prevent the delivery of packets. The next type is source quench. The router will send the source quench message to the original sender due to the discarding of packet. The reason may be as there will be no flow control or there will be some congestion for the destination host. And in IP there is no communication between the router, host and the destination. That means there is no flow control. The source quench message given by the router to the original sender or source is due to the congestion in the router or congestion in the route or flow control. Source quench message informs the source that the datagram has been discarded. This is the format. Source quench is the type 4 format, code 0, and here the checksum for checking the errors. One source quench message should be sent for each datagram is discarded due to congestion. And there is no mechanism when the congestion has been relieved to inform the source, so it can speed up its sending rate. The source should continue to slower the rate until no more source quench messages are received. This is the next type of error reporting. The name is time exceeded. In two situations, the router will send a message time exceeded. If the situation number one, if the packet travels in a loop or in a cycle due to the error caused in the routing table, and finally when the time to live value is set to 0, hence the time exceeded message will be sent to the router. And the second situation is if all the fragments are not received at the destination router or the destination host, then time exceeded message is also sent. So these are the two situations. These are the nodes. Whenever a router receives a datagram with a time to live value of 0, it discards the datagram and sends a time exceeded message to the original source, as I have already said. Whenever the final destination, this is the situation number 2, this is situation number 1, and this is situation number 2. Explanation of situations. When the final destination does not receive all the fragments in the given time, it will discard the received fragments and sends a time exceeded message to the original source. Go with the format. Time exceeded message format, the type is 11, code 0 or 1. 0 if time to live is set 0, situation number 1, and code 1 for situation number 2. As I have said, the fragmentations are not arrived within a given time. The next one, the next category of error reporting is parameter problem. Parameter means if a router or the destination discovers any ambiguous or missing value in any field of datagram, this comes under the category of parameter. What code 0 represents? Any error in header field, and code 1 represents any option or the part is missing. These are the format, notes, explanation. The next category of error reporting is redirection. We know that routing table is updated dynamically for the efficiency that hosts do not take part in routing process. So we will go with the diagram. This is the diagram. Here if A wants to send IP packet to B, and if A choose the route from R1, but which is the better route? As we can say, R2 is the better route. Then R1 will say a redirection message to A that R1 has sent the IP packet from R2. This is the concept of redirection. This is the format of redirection message. What is notes here? A redirection message is sent from a router to a host on the same or local network. Query. The second category other than reporting, error reporting mechanism is query. Query used for the diagnostic facility. These are the categories. So we will go with the first category. Echo request or reply. Echo request and reply determines to check or to determine whether the two hosts can communicate with each other. As you know, with the help of the ping command. What does ping command determine? The another node on the network is alive or not. So to diagnose this type of network problems, we have to make use of echo request and reply. Here it is written that also used by host to see if another host is reachable. As I have said, we can do by its ping command. Echo request message can be sent by a host or router, as we have seen. Can be used by the network managers. Echo request and reply message are used to test the reachability of the host. This is usually done by invoking the ping command. Format of echo request and message. The type, code, checksum. Here additional 8 stands for echo request and 0 for reply. Identifier, sequence number and optional data. Timestamp request and reply. Our two goals. We have to determine the round trip time needed for IP datagram. That it should be important that two clocks on the machine should be synchronized. So we can calculate the round trip time. This is the second category of query messages, that is timestamp request and timestamp reply message format. The original timestamp, if A wants to send some message to B, if A sends at 3 o'clock, that is the original time. If B receives at 4 o'clock, that is the receiving timestamp, so we can calculate the transiting time from 3 to 4 o'clock, that is 1 hour. This is the timestamp request and timestamp reply message format. Okay, these are some details. What is the original timestamp? I have said it is filled by sender, receive timestamp filled by receiver, and transmit timestamp, that is receivable when the reply message departs. This is the last topic of our today's slide, checksum. What is checksum in ICMP? As you know, checksum is used for calculating the errors. And how it does here, so we will see with next slide. In ICMP, the checksum is calculated for the entire message. How checksum calculation is achieved? First, the checksum field is set to 0. The sum of all 16 words is calculated and the sum is complemented to get the checksum. And this checksum is encapsulated and stored in the checksum field. Finally, how the testing of checksum is done? The sum of all the words including the header and data is calculated. When the sum will be completed, if the resulting result will be 16 zeros, hence the message is accepted, otherwise it is rejected. Okay, thank you. So today's topic our ICMP is completed.